So I'm going on a section hike through the Appalachian Trail next month, picking up some new gear and kind of looking at some of the new features they're putting on some of this stuff, and I thought this would be kind of worth a review at least. I picked out, as probably most commonly, the Black Diamond Trailback trekking poles. It is a aluminum three-piece design. I think for this dimension, what does it say, 63 to 140 centimeters. These come in at 562 grams or 19.8 ounces. They're kind of the budget Black Diamond poles, but I really got this for durability use, and I didn't want to get financially too invested in some carbon poles that I might break, as I'm going to be using these for my shelter. But the interesting thing about this, as I'm sure a lot of you know, that Black Diamonds use this flick lock design. A lot easier and way better than that screw-in style overlap that you get on a lot of more entry-level poles. This is kind of nice and a much easier way to adjust the height if you're especially using it on a hike that you're going to be using for your shelter. I think that's just a way better design to go with, but kind of one of the reasons I picked it. The other interesting thing is at least doing some price comparison. On the top, it's a rubber handle. They've got a fully adjustable strap, and it's actually webbed in here. It's not just a nylon hand extension strap that I thought was kind of nice. See at this price point, it's kind of nice to see that it's fully padded. The other interesting thing too was it does have this grip extension that runs down the bottom of the handle grip itself, and this is kind of the cool part. I'm pretty sure this is an EVA style foam, which is polyethylene vinyl acetate, but it's a pretty high quality foam. It's not something you'd find on something that's very inexpensive to manufacture. Very durable, pliable under temperature. That fluctuates from being very cold. It's pretty hydrophobic. You'll see this kind of stuff on like gym floors and martial arts studios, stuff like that. They'll use this padding on there because it's resistant to chemicals, oil, that kind of thing. So it's nice to see that they added this onto it, at least as an extension grip. But the poles themselves come with a kind of performance basket here. That's what they call it. It does have a flex tip. This is not the carbide tip. It's of course removable, but it does kind of have a nice concave point to it. It's going to be good enough for what I'm going to be using it for, but at least nice to know that you can upgrade it when you're looking for something a little bit different, or if these get worn out, you can go to the carbide tips. So, but thought I could get some good use out of these. I'm excited to use them on the trail. Haven't had much experience with the Black Diamond poles, but some interesting features that they added.